Hey everyone, this is Mark with All Natural Aquatics. Welcome to episode 16 of What Did We Get Today? We're here as always at Pets Plus in Lawrenceville, New Jersey. Got a small shipment in today, another one up from Nautilus. Follow up from last week, some of the things they weren't able to send last week, they sent for us today. They did miss our glowfish today, so they're sending those out for Thursday arrival. You've seen, the glow tetras and the glow danios often enough. You don't need to see them again anyway. So, like I said, very small shipment. We got ghost shrimp and guppies. I'm not going to show you those, but we will show you everything else. So this will be a short one today. First bag out of the first box, and this box actually came in very damaged, but it's just common plecos. About a 3-inch size common pleco. Right now with the way situation is, when we send a guy to the bank, it's usually one of the guys from the fish room, and it's an 1.5 to 2 hour round trip to the bank because of sitting in line and waiting at the bank in the drive-thru. So we're a little behind on getting maintenance done, tank scrubbing, things like that. So the more plecos we can get in and spread around, the better the tanks are going to look. Gold tetras, wild ones from Colombia. Come in really nice again. A couple of nice batches of those in a row, which is a good thing. Wow, those are nice. Those are Colombian tetras, the red and blue Colombian tetra. Great community tank fish. Can be a hair nippy. Can be a hair nippy, but does not require a heater. Blue body with red fin, so it's a really attractive fish. The bigger that it gets, the brighter the color is. You can keep it with most other fish. I'm not real inclined to keep them with long fin, slow moving fish like angels, some of the gouramis, things like that. They tend to be a little nippy toward them. But with other tetras and danios and barbs and rasporas, things like that, they're fine. So, and again, doesn't require a heater, so you can keep them in an unheated tank with no problem if you're starting out that way. These are little tank raised bristlenose plecos. Just the normal colored ones. More of the fungulus rubrifrons collected in Florida. Really nice again. We actually sold out of the ones we got last week, so we got more of those in. On the other killies we got in last week, Clay actually pointed out a mistake I made. I would have sworn that bluefin killie was Lucania parva, and that's kind of what I remember it always being, but apparently it's Lucania goodeye. I don't know if that was a change that was made somewhere along the line or if it's always been that and I had the wrong thing in my head, but the Lucanias we got last week are Lucania goodeye, and they're still here. There's probably at least 20 of them still here. So come on in and pick them up. Let's see. Oh, wow, those are nice. A couple more of the male wild sailfin mollies. We got these in last week. Out of a dozen, we had two males and 10 females. So now we have 4 males to go with those 10 females. So if you want to breed these guys, and quite frankly, if you're getting these, you ought to want to breed them. There's plenty of females here. Yeah, that bigger male in there is really nice. He's really starting to show a lot of blue in the tail, a lot of orange in the dorsal fin already. Nice fish. Clams. They weren't kidding. They said these were small. They sure are, but they're going to be pretty inexpensive. These are going to be like probably $2.99 or $3.99, somewhere in that range. There's a Florida Collective native clam. I would not put those into a new tank, but put them into a well-established tank, even a nano tank because of the size those are. They especially like to be in sand because they will burrow in a bit, but they don't have to be. You just have to have enough stuff in the water to feed them because they are a filter feeder. They're also great in a pond, especially if you're fighting green water. You put some clams out there or freshwater mussels out there if you can get those, and they'll really help to filter out some of that algae and help keep the pond more clear. What else we have in here? Electric blue crayfish. Had a special order for some of these, for one of these, so I went ahead and got 3 of them in. All right, that's our top row of boxes, so we'll move these off, get to the next row, and that's actually all we're going to have today is 2 rows. here we go. For you nano tank aficionados, not Florida gars. Nice size. Nice size, nice condition. Actually, they look nice and clean. Sometimes these guys come in with argulus on them, but those look nice and clean. They had a bigger size too, but I didn't want to go crazy. They grow fast enough and get big enough on their own. If you want to see those in the wild, again, like I mentioned last week, the video that I posted last year on Alligator Alley, you can see some of the larger Florida gars swimming in the wild in that video. This is Chromogenus, or Chromogenes, Chromogynos, however you want to pronounce that. It's a Victorian. It's like a piebald or an OB Victorian. I think one of the nicer looking of the Victorian cichlids. One you don't see all that often. We don't get a lot of Victorians in, but these were kind of one, like I said, you don't see them all that often. They were on the list. I thought, hey, we'll try them and see how they go over. And then, oh, these are a little smaller than I thought they were going to be. But really nice fish nonetheless. Honduran red points. There we go, where you're not quite as much light reflecting. So nice little size on those. Thank you to Rusty Wessel for getting that fish into the hobby for us. Great fish. I think much, similar in behavior to a convict, but not as aggressive, and just a much nicer looking fish. Mixes really well with a lot of different things. And there we go. That's the one I'm excited about. That's the Okefenokee, Elisoma Okefenokee, pygmy sunfish. Yeah, it looks like there's both males and females in there. Nice mix. So if you want to work with a really cool fish, does require a lot of live food. But if you want to work with a really cool nano fish, that's a good one. And you can certainly breed them in a tank. Long fin albino bristlenoses. Yeah, they said they were about 2 inches, and that's about what they are. Over that with the fins. Picture looked like they were a little oversized, but they came in right on size. There's a couple of bags of tiger barbs. If you remember all those tiger barbs we got from Vietnam week before last, 2 weeks ago, they're almost gone. So, had to get more. And red-eye tetras. So that should make the last bag red-eye tetras. Okay. Somewhere along the line here, I seem to have missed a bag of golden top minnows, chrysanotis. So we're gonna look for those real fast. And here they are.
Where are you, Ziegler?
I'll be with you in just a second.
I put it back in the hall.
Up in the middle section?
In the hall here, yeah.
Okay, beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sorry about that. But yeah, Fundulus chrysanotis, golden top minnow. Another one Stephen collected down there. Nice fish. So that's it for now. Like I said, glowfish coming in on Thursday. We should have Lyles coming in either next week or the week after. There is a pre-order list that I posted to Facebook last Friday or Saturday. So take a look at that. It's for a lot of the rainbows, some of the Victorian stuff, some of the New World cichlids. So if you see anything on there that you want to get, let me know and I'll be sure I order those. Otherwise, we'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in. Please hit the like buttons and please subscribe if you haven't. Thanks. Bye-bye.